All right. Well, I was going to video myself, but I think this dog is more entertaining. So I'm going to play with the dog while I talk about Call of Duty. Get it? So Call of Duty is in this position where they still believe that people want them. I think they viewed everybody playing Call of Duty on Game Pass with this assumption that once they removed it from Game Pass, that those same numbers would remain. But boy, I can't imagine that a lot. And here's the wild part: is that no one's playing the multiplayer, right? Like no one's playing Black Ops 7, even though Black Ops 6 was quite good. Black Ops 7 was horrible. No one's playing it, and they shouldn't play it. It's a waste of your time. Even for a person like me that likes really simple Call of Duty multiplayer, Black Ops 7 is terrible. So I think they looked at all of the money they used to make on selling Call of Duty games $60, $70 a pop. They looked at all that cash going out the door when they added it to Game Pass, and they went, oh no, we need this money back, and we need people to love Game Pass again. So they lower the price and remove Game Pass, and everyone's happy, apparently, except for me. Because I still want Call of Duty on Game Pass, and I want Call of Duty to be successful. They're going to find out what the real numbers are when Modern Warfare 4 launches. They believe they got something special with Modern Warfare 4. I don't care if it's the second coming of Christ. No one's going to play this game. Even if it does better than Black Ops 7, it's going to be terrible. And what happens is you release a good game like Black Ops 6. It wasn't good at first, but it became quite good. And then you release a terrible game like let's say you got, I don't know, 10 people play. I don't know how many people play Call of Duty, so I'm just going to make up an imaginary number. Let's say you have 1 million people playing a good Call of Duty game, and then you make another bad Call of Duty game. It's going to knock the number down so badly. Let's say it knocks the number in half, right? You got 500,000 people playing the Call of Duty this year instead of 1 million last year, because last year was a good game, right? What's going to happen is if you make another good Call of Duty game after this, right? Good Call of Duty, bad Call of Duty, good Call of Duty. If you're lucky, you'll get you'll get a little bit more than the last Call of Duty game that sucked, right? You'll get a few more players. It's going to ultimately hurt the number, because the number gets dragged down with each of these bad Call of Duty games, and they make them so frequently now that people just they don't want to go back and forth between good Call of Duty, bad Call of Duty, and it's an old concept. It's a boomer kind of game, right? They have not evolved the multiplayer at all, other than Warzone, which is now also starting to feel old and also starting to become shitty, like Black Ops 7 is. So, what a flop, man. What a flop of an idea to remove it from Game Pass. I think the best thing that Call of Duty can do right now is put it back on Game Pass. Tell people, hey, we're going to have Modern Warfare 4 on Game Pass day one. We're sorry. And they need to push that everywhere they can. Because a few people are going to buy this game, but they're going to find out how many people care about Call of Duty in 2026. I'm one of the last people that's going to be loyal to Call of Duty no matter how bad these games get. And I couldn't give a shit about Modern Warfare 4. I'll play it if it's on Game Pass. I'm not going to buy it if it's not on Game Pass. And if you make me wait a year, I'm definitely never going to play it. That's the thing, is they think they have some value in like making people wait a whole year for Modern Warfare 4. This works for games like Call of Duty, World War II, like the old classic Call of Duty games. I think they see how many people play those, and they think they're going to have some value making people wait on Modern Warfare 4. It ain't going to work the same way. You know, you're not going to have nostalgia after a year. It's just these legacy Call of Duty games that are doing well are operating on nostalgia and operating on the fact that there aren't many good Call of Duty games to play, period, anymore. So they're missing the mark. I know that this whole fucking video is kind of a bit of a word salad. I've been very distracted with this dog, but bottom line with Call of Duty is they need to put Modern Warfare 4 on Game Pass. They need to announce it now, and they need to push this announcement as hard as they can. They need to give this game away, and they need to give away Call of Duty as long as they can if they want people to give a shit about this franchise, because they're acting like they're still the big shit and no one cares about them anymore, and they're about to find out the hard way. So we'll see what happens in November if they don't correct course. This is they're gonna release a game that's probably gonna be great, and no one's gonna want to play it, and then they're gonna say, well, we can't do anything to get people to play Call of Duty because they don't understand it's about a value proposition right now. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody.